I had probably one of the best nights of my life in Mauritius when I sailed on semester at sea. For those who don't know, Mauritius is really a tiny island nation off the coast of Madagascar, and it's untouched. A real paradise. Apparently, this is the European version of the Bahamas for Americans. Anyway, we were only there for 2 days, 1 night, and since I was going to set sail very early in the morning, I really didn't plan to go out that night. I was just relaxing on the ship when 2 people I kind of knew passed by, but never really talked to, and they asked why I wasn't in town. They didn't really appreciate my excuse, and I succumbed to peer pressure, forcing me to go with them, so we catch a taxi and head to Flick and Flack. Yes, this is a real place, so, obviously, they had heard that some other travelers had rented several rooms at one of the seaside resorts and had a party. We get to the hotel in question and find out that they were all kicked out of the hotel for being loud, disruptive and naughty. LLC. Now we don't really know what to do and where to go, and since our taxi driver has already left, and we were in a rather isolated part of the city, we decided to just start walking along the beach. So, while we are walking along the beach, we meet some more of our friends who lit a bonfire on the beach, and we just sat, relaxed and took some time with us. 2 friends decided to continue the walk, but I wanted to stay and relax with new people. It's getting dark in a few hours, and now, let me tell you, I've never seen such a beautiful sky in my life. It was perfectly clear, and although the moon was full, there were stars everywhere. Now I was with friends, and we decided to start walking on the beach again, and after about a mile we came to a deserted pier going into the water about 20 feet. Keep in mind that the water here is one of the most beautiful waters I have ever seen. It is crystal clear and perfect sapphire blue. We could see all the way to the bottom, 8 to 10 feet deep, and there were fish everywhere. Also very bright colors. So, we are just sitting on the edge of the pier, about 5 to 6 feet above the water, when 3 Mauritian gentlemen appear out of nowhere. They started talking to us, and after a while, I think they decided we were cool, because they pulled out a few bottles of rum and some weed, and just started handing out bottles and lighting up. At that time I had never smoked before and didn't really want to try, so to get out of this situation, I pushed my girlfriend, let's call her Sarah, off the pier into the water. She got scared and dragged me along, and at first we scared all the fish, but after a few minutes they all returned. I guess they weren't afraid of people because they started swimming between us and through our legs and all that. So now everyone else has jumped into the water with us, and we're all just having a great time when a few more SAS guys come in, see us there and jump in. So now there's a group of 10 to 12 travelers and these 3 Mauritians, and we're all hanging out on the beach and lighting a fire, since we don't have any other clothes with us, and we're all soaked. So now it's a brilliant idea to leave our clothes to dry and go naked. When we finally finished with the water, we all just flopped back onto the beach, continuing to pass bottles and sing. A few guys brought their guitars with them, and we all just lie on the beach, looking up in the sky, when we start to see shooting stars. There were a lot of them, like 20 and 30 minutes, and it was one of those nights when you just enjoy life.